Okay, this is part 4 of our evaluation. What did you learn from your audience feedback?
Well, mainly the main question was asked at first, do you think we reached our target audience? And at first we said our target audience would be at an age of 16 to 30.
It was 18 to 30.
Sorry, 18 to 30. And in that context, I don't think we have reached it.
But I think that we reached a target audience of a lower age of approximately 16 to 23 because they're students, they would have a lot more free time to go to the gym and maybe would initially start going to the gym. Also,
he did say students, but it's not segregating, of people who don't go to, it may apply to people who are working. So not just students, but mainly people who don't have as much as time.
but also the humour that we included into the music video would also apply to a younger audience as well, such as there's a lot of controversy about going to the gym. Go to the gym, all the banter, such as do you even lift, which we incorporated in other products.
There's a lot of things, on social media which put out, and it causes people to go to the gym, and that's one of the reasons.
So our second question was, what did you include when planning your production that you thought would apply to your target audience? So we looked at costume, actors and casts, and possible conventions associated to the genre. When we looked at costume, the mise-en-scène that we had chosen was the costume would be tracksuits, hoodies, nothing too formal.
Yes, with all the other things associated with gym, etc., with running trainers.
Such as weights, machines, and the locations were clearly going to be the gym.
Also, the actors and the cast. For the actors, obviously,
We chosen Akeef and Shoaib, mainly because Akeef was quite a big, robust figure, and Shoaib was slightly smaller but more lean.
One of the other things we did take into consideration was because we needed to take in the humour effect into our video, we did include some rather skinny people and rather big people in our video to add that sort of contrast and that comedy effect.
So to match the conventions of the genre, we had to cut to the beat, and I think we had about 250 cuts within the whole video.
It was a lot of time spent on it.
But each cut was very short and was approximately a second and maybe no longer than 2 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, some videos which we've been looking at, music videos, which we've seen at this is the Flo Rida song. I think it's Good Time.
Good times.
Yeah, basically it's set in a gym and outside he's basically training throughout the whole of the video and the shots are constant.
And the performance element is within a boxing gym.
And we have that as well. So, but also another video which we've used is it's not a music video.
But it's linked to going to the gym, and it was by a Mark Wahlberg training montage. And it had very good establishing shots where it was very well cut on him road trip around the gym using different angles and cuts, and it was in black and white.
The establishing shots of the gym, I mean, it kind of influenced us to. That's how we started our video, influenced us
because originally it was very, very slow and boring, but when we saw that, we thought that we had 3 or 4 shots, but we cut them up in smaller chunks and repeated them, so it made the video kick off with a bang. So we conducted audience feedback on our finished product, and our audience told us that through the mise-en-scène we had correctly matched the themes of the video, of the song.
One aspect of the mise-en-scène was the costume. It matched the theme of staying healthy and going to the gym, because obviously it was tracksuits, etc. Also the editing. For the editing, we had received some other feedback that it was
cut to the beat well.
Cut to the beat, like we said it was going to do.
And the majority of the video was lip-synced correctly, considering the pace of the song was very, very quick.
Yeah. and the whole concept of it was we received that the comedic effect was very good, and that they found it was very humorous.
Because we had to use the comedic concept to make the video successful, because it's very, very repetitive and can get very, very boring. But with the comedic element, we keep the audience engaged into the video, as using shots such as Keith helping someone do pull-ups, but slowly panning down to seeing that he is helping.
Yeah, so you got a high shot and you went down to a low shot, and it kind of depicts the image that we wanted the actor.
So some strength of our music video, I think, were that we used a good range of shots. As when we was filming, we were on the white screen. We used 2 cameras. When we was filming in the gym, we did this shot maybe 5 or 6 times from different angles.
Well, obviously, strength, which you mentioned earlier, was that it was cut to the beat, and they felt that this, fast cutting was it adds humour. Supposedly, there was a shot which people thought was very good. It was humorous and entertaining.
And it was basically, we had the artist sitting down and singing his verse, but when it came to a particular line, another person's arms came up behind him, and that was a very surprising element to the song. Creative element of our music video, we had used the white screen to have our performance element and to establish the 2 main artists from all the rest of the actors within the music video, and also to show how they were helping this weaker character within our narrative become stronger and start becoming more confident. And that's how we used this particular verse in the song, where it's constantly saying, let's go, let's go, let's go. And we had the narrative character, gradually lifting more weight, becoming more confident.
So basically, all the transitions we put in kind of shows the transition of the actor himself, because at first he's lifting more or less no weight, and then it carries on to...
In the beginning of the music video, we had very fast shots, and this immediately grabbed and engaged the audience, as they were just thrown into the action.
Yeah.
They were sort of smashing out the opening.
Yeah. The feedback we received from the creative aspect was that the video was very motivating, and of course, if it's a gym video, you want it to be motivating as well as being funny. But
and it shows that going to the gym could be fun rather than a chore each day.
But it was also said that why the gym was motivating, why the video was motivating, because of the energy which engaged, the audience, etc.
Because it's very fast-paced again, which would, if you watched a fast-paced video, you'd feel motivated, and it would give you that extra bump.
Another strength of how we think we've reached our audience was initially, like we said, we didn't really reach our
age range.
Yeah, our preliminary age range, which we said was going to be 18 to 30, but instead we reached 16 to 23 people rather agreed on.
Rather a small, quite a wide range, but in a smaller.
I mean, the reasons for this would be, of course, it appeals more to the younger generation because it's more humorous, rather than you wouldn't really expect a 29-year-old to be watching this and laughing as much as a 16-year-old or 17-year-old would be.
Yeah. But some things that were less successful in our video were that we had originally planned to have a run such as like in Rocky, but due to the circumstances of the weather, we wasn't able to do this, as it would bring down the mood of our composition, and that would be more successful during the summer.
That was also
due to the lighting.
Yeah. Well, some people do say that the white screen, was not used effectively
due to the lighting once again, as we couldn't position it to get 0 shadows.
Yeah.
But also they said the framing in the widescreen was incorrect. But I disagree with this because we had 2 fixed cameras and then we had decided to do a handheld shot.
Yeah, which, I mean, it gave us more of a vibe because as well as the actors moving, the cameraman he was moving as well. So it gave us the vibe and the feeling to
And that the movements were asymmetrical and a bit more abrupt, which would mean that the video was more energetic, as in the individual who's watching it would feel more engaged with the video.
Yeah. Some feedback received on this video we'd like to address was
we had too many artists. They said that we had too many artists, but the whole point of the widescreen was to establish our 2 main actors.
Yeah, so I mean the widescreen and the performance, that's the main performance element. So people should already recognize them as the 2 artists, but maybe that's something we could have improved on emphasizing.
Also, another issue that we found in our audience feedback was someone asked about the contrast with the artists. So in our music video we had the artists, the narrative character who was gradually increasing, and we had 3 extra actors one was very large, one was medium and one was very, very skinny. And this is how we thought we added our comedic element, having him lifting very lightweight compared to the other people lifting heavyweight. I also been thinking that he's very confident and very strong, but he's also very skinny. So that's how we thought we added our comedic element to the music video.
However, we were told that the contrast with the actors, because they felt confused because someone thought he was skinny, but that was the whole effect of it, to make it funny. So
And reach to different types of people.
So I guess we addressed that.
One thing that I thought we could improve was the quality of the video, as if we had framed the shots correctly when we first had taken the shot, we wouldn't have had to stretch the image to get the framing corrected. But also, we couldn't refilm some shots as it was in the gym, and there'd be different people walking around, and the lighting would be different.
Circumstances were tough because mainly it's timing and the continuity would have ruined. But one other thing that we could have reimbursed on was the red and blue. In the first bits of our video, you'd see a lot of red and blue.
This was done to mimic the police siren, so that it would automatically throw the audience into the video, as in red and blue.
Yeah, like to grab the attention. I guess we didn't, follow that through within our other products, but that's something, we could have improved on.
But also, in some of the shots, and not all of them, only a couple, the lip syncing was slightly off on the lip syncing was slightly off due to the pace of the song.
Yeah, because, it was very
fast-paced.
Yeah, the song was upbeat as well, so we had to keep going, and to edit it all, it was quite a tough task.
Also, for the actors, it was quite tough as well, due to the pace of the song, having to keep up with the singing and the lyrics, and also memorising the lyrics.
Other than that, I think, it went well. Obviously, the feedback we received, we've addressed that, so overall.
And I think that the video was actually quite successful in how it came together. As we clearly showed the narrative, it was cut to the beat, it conveyed the message that we would like to not be lazy, go to the gym.